Hello everyone. Today I wanted to do an unboxing of the Anna K Tarot. This has been on my wish list now for many years, and it's an older deck, and I'm not sure the year it came out. Let's see, 2013, but I never got it. I guess other decks always struck my interest, but it always remains to me more of a classic deck, so I'm interested today to see what my first impression is for myself. It's a Llewellyn published deck, and it's in one of those flimsy boxes. And here's the backing and the sides. Okay. You open it up, and this is what it looks like inside. Shrink wrapped it. I love the backing. I was really excited that in the side it's more of a square shape and quite a thick handbook and short. It's quite a short handbook. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so the handbook's all black and white produced. Looks like there's black and white reproductions. Lost my earpiece there. Yeah, black and white reproductions, but it's that size book that's so easy to just handle and travel with. Okay, so let's open up the cards. Okay. Oh, they're trees. I never knew what they were on the backing. So it's like trees on a round globe with the 3 phases of the moon. There we go. And the night sky. Very cool. Okay. The card stock is pretty crappy. It's very flimsy and very papery, but nonetheless, I really wanted this deck, and let's go through it real quick. So here's the Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess. By the way, Happy New Moon. The Empress. I really like it when they use the black and white tiles in some of the major arcana. That's cool. Chariot dashing off toward the sun. Justice. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. The Strength. They look like it's a pencil drawing. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like a colored pencil. There's Death. It's like an angel, the Death Angel. Temperance. Card I draw a whole lot. It's been like my year. Well, actually, it's like my 2020 year card. The Devil. The Tower is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The Star. Moon. The Bright Pretty Sun card with the sunflowers. Judgment. I always look to see who puts the E in the Judgment and what deck writer doesn't. This one has the E. The World. Very similar, kind of the same as the backing. Very cool. Look at the roots. Okay, so now we're into the minors. I think this is what the deck is mostly known for, is the pictures in the minors and the story it tells. there was one card in my life where I always would draw the Five of Wands, and it was just driving me crazy. It was either the Five of the Wands or Five of Swords. And anyway, I don't draw them so much anymore, but it kind of I chuckle when I see those cards now when I make a spread. This is cute. Him looking over the wall. So yesterday in my my 3-card pull that I do for the Wild Unknown series, I got the Knight of Rods, and it was so interesting when I went back and was studying out the card with some of my other books, and how so much information was coming through, and it was so clear to me when I know someone with the Knight of Rods, like they're energetic, they love to travel, they're great at starting projects, but they don't finish them. It's like they have all this energy going into the beginning of something, but then it just disappears, and then they're on to the next project, because like they have to have that newness. They can't just stick with it. They're looking for the newness, and I just had so much fun with that card yesterday. Two of Cups. So let's go back and look and see what they did with the Lovers. I didn't quite catch that when I was going through. Let's find number 6. Okay. Oh, it's an older couple. That's interesting. So a lot of times the Two of Cups and the Lovers cards gets, similar. There's usually a connection, and you see here the young version, and then you see an older version, which is super cool. How they did that. Same flowers, same background, even the same burgundy, like she looks like she's wearing an apron, the older lady, and then here it's a curtain. Okay. All right, 3 of Cups, usually depicting the Graces. The 4 of Cups, when you become a little discontent. And then, of course, the 5 of Cups, when you feel like all is lost, but what's really happening is you're not looking outside of yourself. You're too inward focused. 6 of Cups, longing for that soulmate. And then you get so struck by all the choices that you lose focus and can't concentrate or focus or make a decision, and you end up in the 7 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is one of my favorite cards in the deck, and I love how this is depicted. I'm not sure who's in the background, but she's leaving. The 9 of Cups, celebration, wishes fulfilled. And then the ultimate goal, the 10 of Cups. And the Page. Knight in shining armor. Queen of Cups, using her intuition for guidance. Very loving queen. And the King of Cups. I'm surprised there's no water in this, actually. Usually there's some kind of depiction of water in the King of Cups, but I don't see any here. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. She's in the ground. A new beginning. 2 of Pentacles, balance and change. I love the 3 of Pentacles card. This is so profound to me, just the whole collaboration that I feel is the energy behind the 3 of Pentacles, the building of something. The 5 of Pentacles. I really like this deck. The 6 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. It looks like he's like pondering, like, okay, do I really like what she's doing here, or how do I feel about this? Like, the expressions are pretty cool. And the Nine of Pentacles in her purple, her royalty colors. Celebration of family. Page of Pentacles. This is a slower night. He's resting. He's not charging on his horse like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So I kind of feel like in a lot of ways the Queen of Pentacles is similar to the Empress energy. So let's take a quick look at the Empress and compare these two cards while we're going through them. Okay. So here's the Empress in this deck, and here's the Queen of Pentacles. Not a very attractive Empress, I must say, but gets the point across. Again, you have the black and white tiles, which is kind of Masonic, isn't it? You've got the Empress and the Emperor with the tiles. I have this this scarf that I lay down when I do my work, ritual work every day, and I lay down actually two things. I layer them, and the scarf has got that black and white tile look on it, and it makes me feel more like I'm doing more ritual work, or more, what's the word? It just makes it more, special is not the right word. I don't know, I can only think of the word ritual right now. I'm having trouble with my words, but anyway, it just brings more tonality to it. Here's the King of Pentacles. Okay, now we're at the Aces. Here's the Two of Swords. I think this is the first time I've seen it depicted this way, where there's no covering of the eyes or anything. And the Three of Swords. This has the same energy to me as the the Five of Pentacles. This card. I immediately thought about that. I guess maybe it's the snow and the facial expressions. And then the Four of Swords, which is the respite card. Five of Swords, very tower-like. Six of Swords, one of my favorite cards as well. Seven of Swords. I think this, and then the Steampunk Tarot deck is one of my favorite depictions of this card. The Seven of Swords is like this energy of stealing and theft and getting away with something. The Eight of Swords, feeling all bundled up and restricted when you're really not. Nine of Swords, all the nightmares. Ten of Swords, all is lost. The ending has finally come. But he survives. Wow. Page of Swords. Here's the Knight of Swords with the action. The fierce action. Oh, it's beautiful. Queen of Swords. And last, the King of Swords. So I very much like the deck. I can see why a lot of people trim off the borders. I love the size. It's more of a square shape, and I feel like that's a nice fit in the hands. Again, I love the minors. The majors are okay, but I love the minors, and I'm glad I got it, and I just wanted to share that with you. Again, here's the backing, and here's the book. Thank you. Take care.